Hey guys, it's Gavin Hancock, and welcome back to a brand new video, and you may notice the video looks a bit different. I've gone back to how I used to record. Um, this the stand that I've been using to record my most recent videos, it is just, I've just, it's a pain to try to set up at this point, and it's not even worth it when my old setup literally takes like 5 seconds, and you get just compare this to my most recent video that I uploaded yesterday. It's night and day. So, welcome to NASCAR Heat 5. This is a bit of an interesting series. As you can probably tell from the title. The name of the series is called Same Number, New Legacy. Pretty much, I got the idea of this when I was, I watched the NASCAR Weekly podcast, and after the Darlington playoff race, after the Darlington throwback race this year, um, I left a comment on the iceberg or Jarrett Lundberg's poll and said, "Mad respect to Austin Dillon," and that thought made me think, what if I did I could do a series on Austin Dillon. Well, actually, before that, I did a Darlington race, and I'm like, actually, I could turn this into a series. So, pretty much, this series is going to be me doing a season as Austin Dillon, trying to create a legacy for Austin Dillon, because so far in his NASCAR Cup career, he has 3 victories. 2 of them being crowned jewels of NASCAR, and the other one being Texas, I believe. So, I think this series, we're going to be trying to create a new legacy for Austin Dillon. Driving the same number as Dale Earnhardt, but it's going to be a new legacy. Hence the name, same number, new legacy. When it comes to the season schedule, I put down a bunch of random seasons, spun a wheel, and whichever one it landed on is the schedule I would do. And it landed on the 2005 season. So I took the schedule from 2005, modernized it up a little bit. There are some big differences. Compared to the season schedule I made compared to the actual 2005 schedule, is that, we will be running the Brickyard 400, and then the race after, the Roval, because don't remember what it was. May have been I think it was a second Pocono race. I'm like, let's just have one Pocono race. Then we go to Watkins Glen. So we have 2 road courses in a row. And what was it? There was a second I think it was the second Michigan race was supposed to go here maybe, but I replaced it with Kentucky. Back then, Kentucky wasn't even a track yet. Forgot what the Roval replaced. Oh yeah, the Roval just replaces the second Charlotte race. And we have a second Texas race and a second Phoenix race. Both of those were replaced by Iowa and Gateway. Then we're finishing off the season at Homestead. So, yeah. Real quick, let me go over some of the settings real quick. I have expert difficulties preset. So pretty much this is looking at my driving aids. I have none of them on. The draft effect is normal on super speedways, but lowered for the other tracks. Skill range I want to be wide, so you do have some of those back runners. I don't want everyone to be super competitive. I want it to somewhat be as realistic as I can get it be. I chose to have the starting lineup, for restarts and starting the race, everyone to be compressed, because I don't want to have someone who's like 2 lanes lower than they should be. I want it to be more realistic. difficulty is on auto hard. Let me turn it up to custom 105. Oh, that wasn't like that. Full damage, DNFs. I'll enable. Let's do that. Race length is 13%. Okay. 2. And that looks about good. Strict yellows, single stage race, snow stages, and quick qualifying. That looks good to me. I believe it depends on how long. 26 laps. Yeah, 2 should be fine. So, trying to change paint schemes, but it won't let me. I'm stuck with this paint scheme. I do prefer this paint scheme over the other one, so it's fine. But yeah, I guess with everything being said, guess let's get into this. And real quick note, there's only one playoff race. So I'm assuming going into the championship race, it's going to be the top 4 drivers in points. I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. Oh yeah, so today we are doing the Daytona 500. It's a 26 lap race. Let's see if we can get Austin Dillon his second Daytona 500 win. Alright, so we are here in the garage. I skipped qualifying because I don't qualify at the super speedways. Because when I try to qualify, I usually qualify worse than what I would have if I just completely skipped qualifying. And for my setup today, whenever I make a setup, I usually just take away or add tape and adjust the wedge. Honestly, I don't know anything else here. But I know wedge and grill tape, and I know what they do. For this race, I've tightened my car up a little bit. Instead of 35, I have 40% grill tape. I usually run about 45, but since it's a super speedway, I lower it down a bit. And I tightened up my car a bit because a lot of times I will have my super speedway car really, really wiggly, which I do not want, especially when we're running in these big packs. But with all that being said, see if we can get Austin Dillon his second Daytona 500. Alright, so Justin Haley is having a stellar weekend. This car is fast, okay? Joey Gase failed pre-race inspection, and Ryan Preece had to replace his transmission before the race. So he'll have to go to the back. Alright. Alright. And green flag is in the air in the Daytona 500. But yeah, when I was making the schedule, I really thought Daytona 2005 schedule is very interesting. Like this is a bit different than what we have now, and I like it actually. All right, my car's a bit wiggly. Okay, we're fine. That's what. Okay, let me change. I like to race in this view at the super speedways. Super speedways are the only time you'll ever see me use this camera view. Alright. I know you may be wondering where Forza 7 is. I'm taking a little longer break than usual. I plan on recording it today, but I want to get 2 races of this recorded first, because I'm actually really excited for this series. Alright. Calm down, Timmy Hill. see if maybe we can get the draft here at some point. I want at least a top 20. I mean, I usually run extremely well at the super speedways. Then again, but usually I don't finish well because I can't tell you how many times I've lost a race because no one ever goes down pit road with me. And I stretch the car as far as it possibly can go. I stretch the fuel as long as I can go. But, you know, no one ever goes with me. Alright. Alright. Make a move here, get to the inside of 49 here, see if we can get the draft at 37. Oh no, but we are going to get help from William Byron. Alright. I don't know why, but it's recently dawned on me that I could do a NASCAR series on some of the newer games, like NASCAR Heat 5. I could do one on the other Heat games, but I mean, they're all very similar. God, this car is not nearly as tight as I want it to be. Like, nowhere close. Alright, let's see if we can get a run here. Maybe pull something. Nope, not just yet. Actually, no, we are to the inside of the 88. Let's get that draft and get around. It'd be nice if I could stop clipping the yellow line. Maybe sometime soon I can do a normal NASCAR Let's Play on this game. But for now, I think I'm fine with this. I mean, this series will be 36 races long. Like I said, I pretty much followed the 2005 schedule to a T. The only things that I changed were maybe some repeat races that I felt weren't necessary. Like a second Texas race or maybe a second Phoenix race. I personally don't like racing at Phoenix, but that's just me. One track that gets a lot of flack in real life that I like at least racing at. The racing at the track in real life isn't the best, but personally I really love racing at is Auto Club. I love racing at Auto Club. Especially in NASCAR Heat 5. In this game, I love racing at Auto Club. It's probably one of my favorite tracks on the entire game. So when the news came out that Auto Club was going to get turned into a short track, I was a little conflicted on how to feel. It's like, the racing in real life will be better. Then again, one of my favorite tracks in the NASCAR video games is going to be gone. So I don't know how to feel. Uh-oh, someone's blowing up. Someone's blowing up. And it is Ryan Blaney, I believe. That's either him or DiBenedetto. That's DiBenedetto. Alright, so I guess let's pit. How much fuel do we need to take? We could get by with only half a can. I'm gonna do 1 can and right sides. We lose 9 positions, alright. I guess I was only supposed to gas and go. Then again, at a super speedway, I don't know how important new tires are. Okay. We got a lot of momentum. Alright, gotta slow down a bit. Gonna push Justin Haley. And then dive down. And I got Logano to push me. There we go. One of the best super speedway drivers in the sport right now. Pushing me. Alright, that's amazing. And he got slowed down. Alright, whatever. I'll take up Ty Dillon. Oh my god, Ty Dillon, yes. Brothers! God, seeing that 42 weirds me out. I'm pretty sure y'all don't know this, because I'm pretty sure I've never brought this up. But in my career mode on this game, I drive the 42. My original plan was to drive the 48, because because in Xfinity, I drove the number 1 for JRM. But I didn't want to see that 42 do as bad as it does in this game. I couldn't take it, so I'm like, I'm driving the 42. So yeah, and since I've joined Chip Ganassi Racing in the 42 in career mode, I've won 2 championships. We're up in 19th, not bad. Not bad. Could be better, but then again, this was about what I wanted. If I could at least get top 20 in the Daytona 500, I'd be happy. These super speedway races, I either finish really good or finish really bad. Alright, let's go to this camera view. Alright. Let's go to the inside of the most popular driver. Oh, Cole Custer goes around! I don't know how y'all avoided wrecking. Only Cole Custer was apparently the only one who wrecked. Alright, guess we're staying out. Gonna be restarting on the outside in P14. Alright. And green flag is back in the air at Daytona, in the Daytona 500. 9 laps to go. Alright, I guess I'll tuck into the bottom lane here. But yeah, if there's one thing you need to know about me, I love the bottom lane. No matter what track, I will almost always run the bottom lane. There's like 2 exceptions, and they are Atlanta, because if I run the inside, my tires die, and Kansas for the same reason. Oh, and also Charlotte, because in turns 3 and 4 at Charlotte, I've learned that I just prefer, if I run the outside, I'm a lot faster than I am if I run the inside, just because of how that turn is, how those turns are built. Anyways, focus on the Daytona 500. Alright. God knows I'm excited for the Daytona 500 because I'll finally have my driver back, and this time he'll be driving the number 5, and what is BJ McLeod doing in the BJ McLeod's running 13th. Alright, I'm going to hook up with Chad Fincham here. See if we can move up. Alright. Alright, Ryan Newman, calm down. Alright, see if I can get the draft off of Bubba here. Nope, Brendan Gaughan's gonna drop down in front of me. Alright. And it looks like I might get some help from Jimmy Johnson as he's getting the draft from me. Alright. Chad Fincham's gonna move behind me. See if we can push Brendan Gaughan to the front here. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Tyler Reddick. Teammates before other drivers. God, I'm actually getting really excited. This is so fun. Alright. Alright, let's calm down. Let's calm down. My car's getting really wiggly. Alright. One thing I've learned from this game, no, they almost refuse to push you if you're in the lead. Alright, let's go to the inside of Reddick here. I know I'm supposed to push you, but I'm going for the win, boys. And this is on the hardest difficulty. I remember hearing like in one of the older-ish games, auto hard was the hardest difficulty, but I'm not too sure if that's the case in this game. Be sure to let me know if auto hard is the hardest difficulty in this game or if custom 105 is. Because I don't know. Let me know what's the hardest difficulty in this game. Looks like the Daytona 500 would be the race to figure it out. But I don't know. I'm going to go to the inside. Let's see who Chad Fincham goes with. Looks like he's going to stay in the bottom lane and stay with me here. Chad Fincham's going to stay with me. He'll push me to the front line. What? What? Front line? Hold on. He'll push me to the lead. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pump the gas a little there. Let off a little. Because I know how this works. I ain't letting you get that very huge run. Alright, let's go block a little and get back to our lane. Trust me, growing up, my favorite driver was the driver who was an ace at the super speedways. I've learned a couple things. I've learned a thing or two. Aggressive block. I don't know how I'm doing this. Alright, we gotta block this, run, and then move back to the bottom. How am I managing this? I'm actually surprising myself. Usually I do worse when I'm recording. But here I am managing to do whatever the heck's happening. Alright. Oh God, is that Joey Gase? I don't think that's Joey. Yep, that's Joey Gase, and I forgot to block the run. Joey Gase pushed me. Alright, if I can get a big enough run to clear Logano. Okay. Alright. And we've moved back to 6th. Alright, white flag. If I could just get to the inside, I could do something. but I literally can't go anywhere. Alright, let's see if we can at least get a top 5. Trying to go for 4th. God, it ain't got enough. 5th, I'll take it. I really surprised myself with whatever I managed to do out front. Alright, that was cool. And Matt DiBenedetto gets his first career win, and it comes from the Daytona 500. And Chad Fincham is 3rd. He finishes 3rd. Alright, I'm going to read off your top 5 for today's race. Matt DiBenedetto, Joey Logano, Chad Fincham, Ross Chastain, Austin Dillon, David Reagan, Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Corey LaJoie, and Joey Gaser, top 10 in the Daytona 500. James, your point standings are as follows. Did I not get bonus points for leading? This is rigged. I led a good amount of laps. Alright. So, yeah, leaving Daytona 500, Matt DiBenedetto will be your points leader. Now, with the winning your end thing for the playoffs, I don't know how that's going to work when we only have one playoff race, and it's the championship race. So, I don't know. It is currently pouring down rain right now. Oh, I ran the fastest lap, 44 seconds. Let's go. Alright. Alright, so yeah, that was the Daytona 500. Very exciting race. Oh my god, I loved doing that race. That was so good. I surprised myself with that. I know those were some very aggressive blocks I threw when I was leading to block those lanes, but I mean, I successfully blocked 3 lanes for multiple laps. I didn't get past until it was just until there was only 2 lanes. Alright. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And next time, we'll be heading to California for the Auto Club 400.